ಹಾಯ್ ಹಲೋ ನಮಸ್ತೆ. ನೀಡ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಚಿಲ್ಡ್ರನ್ಗೆ ಸ್ವಾಗತ. ನಲ್ಮೆಯ SSLC ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳೇ, ಇಂದಿನ ವಿಡಿಯೋದಲ್ಲಿ SSLC ಮೋಸ್ಟ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೆಕ್ಟೆಡ್ ಮಲ್ಟಿಪಲ್ ಚಾಯ್ಸ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸ್ ಗಳ ಬಗ್ಗೆ we get the information. In that video up to 75 questions along with answers we get the information. In this video we are going to get the continued part of most expected multiple choice questions along with one mark questions with detailed with the answers. So let's come to the continued part of multiple choice questions and one word answers. So here is the 76th question. Question is like this. Which type of soil is found in Himalayan mountains? The answer is mountain soil. And the next, what kind of soil is found in the northern plains? The answer is alluvial soil. Mention the three parallel ranges of Himalayas. The answer is Greater Himalayas, Lesser Himalayas, Shivalik Hills. Next, which are the innermost continuous and highest ranges of Himalayas? The answer is the Greater Himalayas. Next, which is the highest peak in the world? The answer is Mount Everest with 8,848 meters. The next, why is the Greater Himalayas are called Himadri? The answer is they covered with snow throughout the year. What are Trans-Himalayas? The mountains laying to the northwest of the Himadri are called as Trans-Himalayas. Which is the highest peak in India? The answer is K2 or Mount Godwin Austen. Question number 84. What is the other name of the Lesser Himalayas? The answer is Himachal. Which are the outermost ranges or foothills of the main Himalayas? The answer is the Shivalik Hills. What is the other name of the Shivalik Hills? The answer is Outer Himalayas. What are dunes? Give example. The answer is the Shivalik have flat bottom structured valleys which are known as dunes. Example, Dehradun. Which is the largest physical division of India? The answer is the Peninsular Plateau. Which is the oldest fold mountain? The answer is Aravali range. Which is the highest peak on the Mount Abu hills of Aravali range? The answer is Guru Shikhar, Mount Guru Shikhar. What is the other name of the Western Ghats? The answer is Sahyadri. Which is the highest peak in South India? Anamudi. The answer is Anamudi. Which is the highest peak in Eastern Ghats? Aramakonda. The answer is Aramakonda. Where does Eastern Ghats join the Western Ghats? At Nilgiri Hills. The answer is at Nilgiri Hills. How are Lakshadweep Islands formed? The answer is it was formed by corals. Next, mention the two parts of Eastern Coastal Plain. The answer is Utkal Coast and Coromandel Coast. The next, mention two parts of Western Coastal Plain. The answer is Konkan and the Malabar Coast. How is soil formed? The answer is soil formed by weathering of rocks under the different types of climate. What does black soil contains? It has more of lime and magnesium carbonates. Which type of soil is found in the Himalayan mountains? Mountain soil. The answer is mountain soil. What kind of soil is found in the northern plain? Alluvial soil. What is soil? The thin surface layer of the earth comprising of closely intermixed mineral and organic substances. Why there is a wide variety of soils in India? Soil formation of India is mainly related to parent rock, relief, climate and natural vegetation. So there is a wide variety of soils in India. What is alluvial soil? The soil that are composed of alluvium are called alluvial soil. How are alluvial soil formed? From the sediments deposited by the rivers. What are the other names of black soil? The other names of the black soil are regur soil and black cotton soil. Why black soil are black in color? It derived from the basalt rock, so they are dark grey to black in color. How red soil are formed? From the weathering of granite, gneiss and other crystalline rocks. Red soils do not retain moisture. Why? They are more sandy and less clayey. Okay, till now we get the information about multiple choice questions which are asked from 2019 to 2022. So let's come to the next main, second main. Answer the following questions in a sentence, nothing but expected 1 mark questions. So which are the questions asked and what are the answer for those questions? So let's start with question number 1. Why was Ramakrishna had mission Mutt founded? The answer is to carry the messages and thoughts of Ramakrishna Paramahamsa. What is the main objective of Food and Agricultural Organization FAO? To fight against the poverty, malnutrition and hunger all over the world. Why was a protest organized Kaiga nuclear power plant? Answer: nuclear radiation would lead to deforestation, environmental pollution and spoil numerous species in the ecosystem. How is laterite soil formed? Tropical areas under the conditions of high temperature and rainfall. Why is March 15th of every year observed as World Consumer Rights Day? On that day, John F. Kennedy gave the American consumers 4 basic rights. As a result of this, every year for March 15th, it is observed as World Consumer Rights Day. Who implemented dual government in Bengal? The answer is Robert Clive. How did Governor General William Bentinck support Raja Ram Mohan Rai's fight against Sati system? Brought new law prohibiting Sati system in 1829. When is Human Rights Day celebrated? 10th December. What is female foeticide? An attempt to stop the natural growth of a female fetus or abortioning forcibly is called as female foeticide. The tropical deciduous forests are also called monsoon forests. Why? The answer: shed their leaves during spring or early summer. So once again the question repeated, why is March 15th 1962 an important day in the history of the world consumers movement? Because US President John F. Kennedy adopted a legislation comprising 4 rights. And the next, why did British shift Kitturu Chennamma from Bailahongal to Kusugal prison? The British thought that Rayanna was being instigated by Rani Chennamma. Total disarmament is impossible. Why? Every country need arm for its protection. Why do laborers of unorganized sector migrate? Laborers of unorganized sector migrate from one place to another in search of work. What is the reason for having tropical monsoon type of climate in India? A greater part of India lays in the tropical zone and its climate is greater influenced by the monsoon winds. What is national income? The total value of all goods and services produced in a country during 1 year. What is the need for consumer protection? Protection to consumers against the exploitation by the producers and traders. How did the British establish their political power to protect their interest in India? With the introduction of dual government. What is the course for Bengal division? Suppressing the spirit of national freedom struggle. Who is the founder of drain theory? Dadabhai Naoroji. Why did the British develop hatredness against Tipu? He tried to break the monopoly of British over trade. Why did the Bedas of Halagali fight against the British? For banning weapons. Against Arms Act. Against Arms Act. Where did Silent Valley movement take place? Palghat of Kerala. How is red soil formed? Granite, gneiss and crystalline rocks. Which forest grows sandalwood? The tropical deciduous forests. Why is it necessary to protect the consumers in the recent days? To protect the consumer from exploitation. What is mob? Mob is a collection of people who have assembled at a particular point without any plan and gathered to express some decision. What is the reasons for the forests to be evergreen? Annual rainfall exceeding 250 centimeter. Why was Suddhi movement started? Reconversion of people who had converted to Islam and Christianity from Hinduism. Why did Indian soldiers oppose the use of Royal Enfield rifles or guns? The bullets were used for the guns smeared with fat of pig and cow. Sardar Vallabhabhai Patel is called Iron Man of India. Why? Because successfully in the integration of princely states in India, Indian Union or a federation. How did government solve the Tibetan refugees problem? Government sanctioned 3,000 acres of land to Tibetan refugees at Bailukuppe. What is disarmament? The process of elimination of specific arms step by step. The direct process available to bring down the number of arms or elimination of certain arms. Who wrote the work book Republic? Plato. Devadasi system is an inhuman practice. Why? Women exploitation, gender inequality, sexual slavery and child marriages. Which state of India has the largest area under forest? Madhya Pradesh. Which area of the forests found in river deltas of eastern coasts of India? Mangrove forests. Why was the 73rd Constitutional Amendment Act enacted in 1993? To bring uniform Panchayat Raj institutions, to decentralization of the administration, to decentralize the administration. When is the World Consumers Day celebrated? 15th March every year. Why did East India Company incur financial burden during Wellesley's regime? Lord Wellesley battle thrustiness increased the financial burden on the company. Who became the first Viceroy of India in 1858? Lord Canning. Why did the hunters of Halagali revolt? The British banned the usage of weapons. Why was Mangal Pandey hanged? Mangal Pandey shot dead a British officer. Why did the radicals call moderates as political beggars? Because the soft stance of the moderates towards the British. Why does Article 51 of Indian Constitution advocates? The Constitution of India's Article 51 advocates for a foreign policy that aims at establishing international peace and cooperation. What is social stratification? The method of dividing people into different strata and then assigning different roles and status in the society. What is a mob? Collection of people who have assembled at particular point without any prior plan and gathered to express some decision. What is intensive farming? Farmers try to raise 2 or more crops to get maximum production from small land holdings. That's it about today's session. I hope you have understood till now what we are discussed. In this video, we get the information about the multiple choice questions and one word answers. In the next video, we are going to get the information about the 2 marks questions with answer. So until, keep watching my channel. I will come back with the next video. Thank you. Have a nice day. See you in the next session. Bye bye. Take care.